That's the Avalanche. You know, and I told her, you know, being that I'm wearing sweats, I was sitting on the floor welding on the Avalanche on Dad's truck, and I don't know how, because because I burnt the back of my calf. You know, and I was sitting on the floor welding on the truck, and I stopped for a second to look at, you know, where I needed to go yet. It's like, yeah. And my legs were sitting underneath where the spare sits underneath, you know, my legs were sitting underneath the spare, which is underneath the middle of the truck. You know, it's between each quarter, you know, right above the center of the axles where the spare normally sits on a truck. SUVs and cars are different, depending on the make and model. You know, like the older Trailblazers, you know, same spot as a truck. So then I said my feet were underneath the spare, underneath the center of the truck, and I had my lap covered by my coat. And she's like, yeah, you know, why did you cover your lap with the coat? I said, just to prevent me lighting my shit on fire. She's like, oh, makes sense. She's like, well, so I said, I ended up fucking lighting my, between my knee and my ankle on fire. You know, my knee and my foot on my left leg, and I turned around and I showed her. She's like, well, what the fuck, how'd you do that? I said, honestly, I don't know how I did it. I had to use my leg to put it out, because otherwise it would have got bad, and I was sitting underneath the gas tank because I was on the driver's side, and that's where the gas tank is on the driver's side. And I said, I don't want to, didn't want to melt the tank and cause a fire, because gas fires are pretty bad. And I told her that's why my leg is burnt, because I used it to put it out so it didn't melt the gas tank and burn the truck and the rest of the burn the truck and the house down. Because to tell you the truth, that would have took us 3 plus the dogs. So that's how I lit my leg on fire. So, but anyway, guys, I'm gonna end the video here. I'm gonna go eat supper and shit. So I'll see you guys in the next video.